Hey, so I'm walking and guess what's been spending on your guys' money? You say you want to get the cure? I don't think this was paid forward. See, Des Moines has been building these type of bins around the whole prison business city. Guess who's spending your money on this? The city. And guess where they're spending it on? The Eagle Sanctuary, 10,000 feet they're supposed to be avoiding. Well, that's not all, people. There's actually this, along with all these hazards that are involved in the sanctuary. Now, people, I'm not saying that if you listen or not, because I know half the time no one will listen. Fake grass, real grass. Fake grass, real grass. So pretty much we're being dolled up about this. Yeah. And don't think these will last. You know what they say? You take a bench away, you often say. So it's one of those conclusional walks. That was maybe $500 spent. Anybody else? 500? Want to spend that much on your money? So yeah. I mean, we're in a pandemic, and this has been building on here for since the pandemic. And I know, you're gonna think, well, this is a nice video, I'm sorry, people, but I thought your brains were intact. This is just a warning about the true facts. While you guys have been snugged in your apartments or homes and sort, this has been happening. This is a $14 billion still uprising on the pricing. Your people have been building on actual sanctuary of the eagles, which I have permission. They do not. Now this is fake grass, people. Look how fake that is to the nature. Over here, there was a lot of birds who were trying to defend their territory. And of course, the grass regrew because Mother Nature said no. Look, another $500 worth of a bench right there. Trees being planted, wood being taken apart. All this part was already trees. That's gone. So this part was actually supposed to protect us from weathers. A lot of the areas they've been building on, it was actually supposed to be reserved to protect us. Now, if anybody has common knowledge about this, you would actually read on federal law. 10,000 feet from this area for spending your money of tax money in poverty expenses, along with endangerment of animals, should have been a red flag, people. Well, then again, I guess it takes some brains to understand. This is where your money's been wasted. You know how the pandemic's going? You're not supposed to actually be doing construction on houses and sort. Guess what the people didn't listen to? These people don't even own this property. Technically, under the law, they're not even supposed to be on this area. That's right. Whoever Sharon Klaus is, you just federally broke a law. Along with any other company, this is Eagle Sanctuary you're building on. All this land over here and beyond, you broke the law, lady. This was not even supposed to be touched. Well, guess what? Your federal buildings and stuff, your actual federal herself, we're supposed to protect this land. Besides those who are permitted on it. And guess what they did? While the outbreak's going, while your families are starving, hungry, this is what they did. Now, my question is, do you know how long it took them to build in the city with the sidewalks and sort? Well, look what they're doing with all the rest of the money of yours. Yes, that's your tax money. Your actual money you paid for. This is free speech, people. They even put a 200 to 300 bike rack. About 1,900 probably, a light pole. Oh, and how much you want to bet? $50 to even 40, well, maybe even $90 to plant a tree. Oh, and there's another $500 bench. Yes, people, they're trying to gussy up the place while a virus outbreak. This is any city in town who's supposed to know the rules. Not supposed to touch grass. Well, I have permission to be here. You guys don't. And look what they did. They decorated that nicely. How much you want to bet that's a dedication to their payments? Not sure if that's actually painted or whatever, but that's terrible. because it's such nice artwork on the actual box. I do like it though. I mean, look at this. Another $500 worth of bench. Another trash heap. $300 maybe some dollars. Okay, anybody else wants their children to starve tonight? Well, guess what happened? This. This is what your money's paying for. For Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, First Reality is actually stealing away Eagle land. If anybody followed the laws accordingly, they weren't even supposed to touch this area. It's also the biggest flood zone, which they're trying to downsize the hills to protect us. The hills are protecting us. So if you guys actually understand the video, your money has been wasting while the outbreak and endangering the animals and the birds. So like, this is all your money, all of it. This, all your money. And guess what they're saying? We have rights. What rights, can I ask? I actually was in the trees, looking around. You can see from the angle, 30 or so trees in the Eagle Sanctuary break down in matters of seconds. I was in a storm walking, so of course I actually got to see it. So because of these people, they have endangered the bald eagles. Oh, it's their property. No, it's not their property because one, they are taking the nutrition needing to protect the eagles. Did you know that the trees around here, around the actual sanctuary, are deadish? Because they've been going around building on it. So if you people say yes to this, do not say it's a good view. $500 to $50,000 to millions of dollars wasted. And endangering animals? Anybody else seeing a red flag? You would know under law on a federal offense that these people had no actual documents to even build here because it's not property. This is not property. This is sanctuary. I'm permitted because I'm part Indian and my cousins are related here. Anyway, say no to building, especially during the outbreak. Peace.